Libra, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'd also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a love and relationship reading for Libra from the 19th of August to the 1st of September 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading, please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so have a look. And don't forget to watch my videos on simple energy healing remedies as well as my deck walkthrough series. You'll find those very interesting and very helpful. So like, share, subscribe if these messages resonate with you. Today I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart to do the energy read. So you've got the release card and it's time for you to let go of that past and move on. This is the death card. You need to make a clean break from this particular situation. You're undergoing some kind of transformation at this particular moment, so you've been through a lot. There's also a need for you to change your focus. So forget about all the things that you have lost and all the emotional difficulties that you've had. This is the Five of Cups. And don't cry over it anymore and start making plans for the future. So a need for you to actually let go. You've even got that Ace of Swords over here, and this is about cutting the past out, making a clean break, transforming and seeing the bigger picture, moving forward to the future. So 3 cards telling you to let go of the past, stop crying over it and start moving forward. Now in the past, whatever happened to you, learned a lot of lessons from it. This is the Hierophant card. So you may have gotten a lot of advice from people, and that has changed your perspective, changed your value system with that Hierophant. You've got the Vitality card over here. So this is about making a brand new start, and focusing a lot more on yourself. With this Ace of Rods, so new vitality, a new idea, a new energy coming into your life. So you've learned a lot of lessons and you are making big changes. Big changes have come and changed you. So going into the future, you've got the Listen card over there. So this is the High Priestess card and the Confront card. So these are 2 major arcana cards. The Listen card is keep all your secrets to yourself. People are going to be giving you advice. It's good to take into account everybody's suggestions, but at the end of the day, you need to follow your heart and follow your own instincts and follow all the experience that you have learnt with that High Priestess card. Follow your own intuition is what they're actually saying with that High Priestess card. And also, keep all your secrets to yourself. Don't divulge information to people because they can end up using it as a weapon against you. Then you've got the Confront card, and this is, the Moon, and this is about getting rid of any kind of fears. If you are afraid of taking a chance and taking a risk, you need to let go of those fears. This is also a card about needing to clear up confusion in your mind. Don't be afraid. With that Moon card, you can end up not sleeping well, crying, feeling very depressed. But if you confront your fears, then they don't become so big in your life anymore. If you confront that confusion, clear it up, you end up seeing things in a different perspective, and you won't feel so depressed and so unhappy about it. So there's a need for you to see things, change your focus, see things in a different light in order for you not to be so depressed. And there is definitely a need for you to let go, release that past, cut it out, bury that dead part of your life and move on. Take what you have learned and move on to something better. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to be drawing some cards from the Botticelli deck for the main read. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Five of Pentacles over here, and this is about feeling a lot of loss. This is also about feeling very isolated, very lonely. You can see, you have got some financial restriction going on over there, so there are some financial problems, but you're also feeling unsupported, feeling as though nobody cares much about what happens to you as well. And, you've had it seems like that relationship has come to an end or closed. There's that Lover's card. You had to make a choice as well, but you are feeling, because you got the Lover's card there, so maybe you felt as though that relationship was a soulmate connection, but you ended up losing it, or it ended up leaving your arena, and you are feeling very alone, very isolated. You were quite reliant on this particular person, but it seems now you have been left to your own devices now, and you're feeling very miserable about it, feeling very upset. You could be even feeling ill because of having to deal with this particular loss that you've had in your life. It's a very devastating feeling that you're going through at the moment. You've got the King of Wands over here, and you've got the Strength card. So you could have been dealing with a fire sign person, the King of Wands. Maybe you were very, very physically attracted to this particular person, but they were very dominating. So whoever this particular person is, fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming through there. And you've also got the Strength, which is also Leo energy. So it could have been maybe Aries or Leo energy that you were dealing with. Maybe they were very dominating, very, because you can see this woman's getting control of that particular lion. So, maybe they were somebody that was very controlling of you, bullied you quite a bit, and didn't really have that much of love for you. So they were not somebody that cared what really happened to you with that King of Wands. They seem to have been very, very controlling. And they used, maybe they could have been even using physical strength to manipulate you, so maybe pushing you around quite a bit, but also bullying you quite a bit. So that is the energy that you have been dealing with, and now that they have left, you are feeling rather, maybe to an extent you were very codependent on this particular person, because you got that Lover's card. You can see this person's carrying that particular person, so maybe in a sense you relied on them quite a bit, and now that they've left you, you feel as though the bottom has dropped out of your world over there. But they were quite a bully, quite domineering, quite, maybe they used, sex to manipulate you as well. But you can see, whatever this manipulation was, the energy seems to be very overpowering, and maybe that's how you felt, very disempowered within that relationship. Now, what's been happening with you? It looks like, you've got the stars over there, so you've been getting some kind of support from friends, family, people who have been giving you some good advice with the star card over there. The stars is also about being divinely guided, but a lot of good advice has been coming to you from friends and family, people that support you and love you. You've got the Empress card over here, so you're getting back to yourself again. Now, the Empress card is ruled by Venus, and Venus does rule Libra. And, with Venus in Libra, it's about getting balance, getting justice as well. So maybe that's what's happening with you. You are on your own, but there is that karmic justice happening as well. So you may not know this, but things are going on behind the scenes. You're emerging from this, you have managed to recover from whatever's been going on. So you are trying to make plans for the future over here. But with the Empress, you're getting back your strength or your power, getting back your authority, and getting back to who you used to be, finding yourself again. It's slow, but it is coming to you there. Now, what's on your mind? You've got the Knight of Cups over here. So you're hoping that somebody comes in for you, makes an offer to you, a new relationship comes into your arena. So you are wishing for that at the moment. Maybe there is somebody that you are interested in, and you're hoping that they make some kind of offer to you. So going into the future, you've got the Eight of Wands over here. It looks like there's a message that is coming in for you there. You've got this Cupid shooting arrows there. So it might be that this particular person that you are interested in is going to make some kind of gesture in the form of a message, maybe an invitation coming in over there. So there is something happening, and there is some movement happening as well. So things where they seem to be stuck and you seem to be very alone, it looks like things are going to start moving on for you. So messages coming in over there, and maybe things starting to move for you. You've got the World, so you've gone through that phase. You are now complete. You've completed the cycle. It looks like it was a karmic ending to this particular situation. But you've emerged quite uniquely. You can see this woman's coming out of that shell. This is a very, very popular painting of Botticelli. And you can see her coming out of that shell. This iconic painting of his, really. And you can see that she's very unique. You have left everything behind because she's standing there naked. And whatever you've come out with is experience. And it has made you very, very unique. This is a card ruled by Saturn. So you've learned a lot of harsh lessons. But now you will move on to something better. You've emerged quite unique in your belief system as well with this World card. But this is the ending of that situation, and the cycle is now complete. And you have, although you've been through a lot of hardships, you're still standing, and you have got a lot of experience now under your belt. So you are now very unique in how you handle situations as well. So a lot of growth has come out of this. You're feeling still a bit tied up, very restricted in a sense, and it's all because of all that conflict that had happened. There's a lot of swords over there. It has changed you quite a bit, and maybe it is made you afraid to actually act because you're worried that the same thing will happen again. So you are feeling you've got your guard up quite a bit. You don't want the same thing to happen over here. You do feel like you made a lot of sacrifices for that relationship, and it seems like there was quite a bit of conflict within that relationship itself. It seems like there may have been a lot of harsh words and a lot of harsh things that were said that you can't seem to forget. Now you've got the Seven of Cups, so you do want to move on. You're a bit confused about what to do. You're trying to get some advice, but you're not quite sure. So you're going through a state of being inactive, where you're not knowing what to do, but also being confused as to what to do. So you're looking at various options, looking at various relationships, or maybe even considering various people that you want to start a relationship with, but this is being very confused, and so you're still feeling very restricted and tied up by what had happened in the past. This is why the Seven of Cups comes in, being confused about what to do next. So it looks like whoever's giving you advice over there, you're not quite sure whether or not you should be listening to that particular person as well. So you're a bit up in the air as to what you want to do next. So going into the future, you've got the Knave of Pentacles over there, the Judgment card, and the Ten of Cups. So it looks like there is an offer coming in over here. You can see this Knave of Pentacles presenting a pentacle over there. So this looks like a new relationship on offer, and because it's a pentacle, it could be somebody that you're working with, somebody presenting you an offer that is worth investing in as well. So something of value being presented to you. So a new relationship on offer over there, and you could be getting an invitation from this particular person. So it might be somebody that you're working with, but it's going to be a very long-term and maybe secure relationship, and a lot better than the one that you previously had. So it's well worth considering. So it's it's going to mean that you have to make a big decision. You've got the Judgment card over there. It's about letting that past relationship completely go and moving on to something else, changing your focus, changing your direction, moving on, burying that old relationship. Maybe if you still have contact with this particular person, you may have to just cut off ties. Now this new relationship is together with the Judgment card, shows that you're being given a second chance at something better. The Judgment card is about second chances, and since this new relationship is coming on offer over here, it's something good, and it is divinely guided, and you are being given a second chance at a long-term stable love relationship, and that person is pretty secure, somebody you can rely on and trust. So this is the Ten of Cups, and this is the end of your difficult emotional cycle. So after you accept this, if you accept this offer from this particular person, it looks like you'll be able to let go of all the problems, all the emotional turmoil, all of that fades away, but you need to make that decision about accepting this relationship in order for you to heal and move on. So this new relationship that comes in will bring about healing for you, but you will have to decide, and you need to let go of that old relationship, break all ties with that particular person, accept the new relationship in order for you to heal. So So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. So you've got the Ace of Raphael, and this is the Ace of Cups and a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insight. So there's definitely a new relationship coming in for you, and it is a healing relationship. So the end of all those difficulties, those emotional problems, and there comes in the Ace of Cups, which is a healing emotional relationship coming on offer for you. The Emperor card is about stability and efficiency, taking charge of the situation. So whatever this relationship is that is coming into your arena is going to bring about a lot of stability for you, and it's going to allow you to shine once again and get all your power back. So this new relationship coming in for you there is a number 4, so that's about stability, and it's about letting go. The Emperor, is not a very, very emotional person, so you need to let go of all those past emotions and think very logically as well. Think and make plans and be organized. So you do have to make plans, but the relationship that comes in is going to bring in a lot of stability for you there. And the final card is the Three of Ariel. So do what you love, a time for great personal growth in your career, working with others. Now this is the Three of Pentacles. So whatever this relationship is, you're going to have to put in some effort into it. It's not going to just work itself out. This is the Three of Pentacles. It's a wise investment to make in this relationship, this new relationship, but you will have to invest a lot more time, a lot more of your effort into it to make things happen, or to make things to make things work rather, so that you get about stability and you get growth within that relationship. So that is very, very important to note, that you can't expect to wing it with this particular relationship. It will require effort on your part, and it is a good investment, whatever this relationship is, because it's coming across as the Page of coins being offered as a coin, and you've got the Three of Ariel, which is the Three of Coins. So it is something that will grow, you will prosper by it, but it also bring in security, so financial security as well as emotional security, and a lot of healing as well with that Ace of Raphael coming in with that new relationship. So I hope this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.